Good day everyone. On today's tutorial, I'll teach on the basis of Google Earth. What is Google Earth? Google Earth is one of the geobrowsing software which you can use to acquire your data for your work. One of the software that provides satellite image and other data related to the Earth's surface. I will start by launching my Google Earth software. Software is launching. Software is launching. It's launching. Now, take a critical look on the software, on the interface of the software on this globe. You can see that the various continents in the whole world are all in this software. Looking at it, you can see the water body. You can see the various continents that in the world. I think here is Africa. You can see other part of the world are on this software. With this software, you can acquire your data for your work. From this software you can acquire data concerning the Earth's surface. You can acquire data concerning each place on Earth's surfaces. You can use it to view anywhere you want to see on Earth's surfaces. Provided the place is existing on this Earth and it has been recorded on this Earth, you can use it to acquire data from on such places from this place. Aside from providing satellite image, it provides digital elevation model about a particular place. You can use it to know the slope, the deepness of a particular area. You can use it to know the depth of a particular area, and so on. You can use it to acquire geographic data about places, about the existing geographic feature of the place. You can use it to acquire data concerning road network, concerning water body, concerning building, and other things. Let me briefly go into the tools. Looking at the interface very well, you can see that on this interface there are many tools on this interface. So I will take my time to explain each of the tools, their function, and how you can use them. First of all, I will start from the file. Clicking on the file, you see open, save, email, view in Google Map, view in Google Earth Web, print, import, server sign out, and exist. Now on this open, if you click on this open, it will take you to your folder where you can locate any particular place that you have saved on your system as a KML file or as a KMZ file. Or once you click on this open, it will take you to your folder to locate any KML file that I have saved from any other software like ArcGIS or any other software that you use to convert in of your drawing to KML file. Let's take a look at it. Once you click on this open, you see it will take you to your folder. That's the folder that are in your system. You can locate any KML file, any KMZ file that you have saved on your desktop, and you can save. Taking a look at it here, you can see Google Earth, KML, KMZ, ETA, and etc. So that's how you use the open. Then you still have the save. On this save, you have save in two forms. You have save my place, save as image. Now save my place, this one you use it to save a particular place on the Google Earth interface, in which at any time you can come back and click on that particular place and it will take you to that place again. Then save image, this one gives you option for you to save a satellite imagery from the Google Earth software, in which you can use to do any other thing you want to do with it later. Then you have the email. On this email, you can view capture image here and send it to your email or to anybody's email. You can email your message also, as you can email the image as a message from this place to someone's email. Then view in Google Map. That is like this place now. You can view this particular area of the Earth surfaces on the Google Map. Then view on Google Earth Web. You can still view any part of on the Earth surface on the Google Earth web. What is Google Earth web? Google Earth web is a particular website designed by the Google Earth team, in which you can view places on the Earth surface on it. You can still print direct from here. That is, you can print your satellite image, you can print your data from the Google Earth interface directly if you connect your laptop to the printer. Then you can import KML file, KMZ file from your folder to your Google Earth. Like for instance, now you can digitize on ArcGIS, save it and convert it to KML file and use Google Earth software to view the KML file on the Earth surfaces. Then we have the server sign out and the exit. The exit is used to quit the Google Earth software. Then next thing, you have the edit. On this edit, you have copy as track, copy image, copy view location, etc. All these ones you can use it on the Google Earth software to cut a particular place. You can copy a particular image from Google Earth software and go and paste it in other software. Like you can copy a particular place from this Google Earth software and go and paste it in Microsoft Word, and you can go and paste it in Microsoft PowerPoint. Then copy image. You can copy image also from this place and go and paste it there. The difference between this copy and copy image we will discuss about it later as we proceed forward. Copy, you still have copy view location. You can paste, you can delete, you can find, you can refresh the Google Earth interface, you can rename a particular place, you can snapshot a view, as you can screenshot a particular area on the Earth surface. Then and the rest of them, you can analyze template, you can show an elevation, you can show view sheet and properties. Like in terms of the elevation and view sheet, there will be a tutorial that will come up on particular part of the interface, which will take more time to explain about it more better. Then you have the view. On this view, you have the toolbar, sidebar, full screen, view size, show navigation, status bar, grid, overview map, scale legend, atmosphere, sun, historical imagery, water surface, explore, reset, etc. Now on this toolbar, if I uncheck this now, you will see that the tools that are on the upper part of the interface will just go. Now if I click on the sidebar again, the tools that are on the left hand corner of the interface will still also go. You can see, but if I click on toolbar again, they will come back. If I click on the sidebar, they'll still come back. Then view, you have the full screen. That is, if you want to have a view of the whole interface without all these things showing, you can click on the full screen. You see the view size. That's how do you want your view to be. 720 by this, depending on the one you want it. That's how the view of your interface will be, depending on the one that you selected. You see, show navigation. That's navigation. That's how the navigation of the interface. Should it be to proper orientation? Which way do you want it to be? You're the one that will always choose. If you want the compass only, you click on compass only. Now you see that it only show the orientation. It only show the orientation. Now if you click on automatic, you can see that it's showing you the orientation and that's the direction of the orientation, which is the north, east, west and south. It also provide option for you to have a street view of the area and all other things. Then you have the status bar, which you can still use. You have grid. That's if you want to have a grid to know the coordinate system in which the particular place you want to work on, or you want to capture, you want to save, or you want to acquire data about, and you want to know the particular, and you want to know the coordinate system of that area. Once you click on this grid, you can see that grid will appear on the interface. You can see that grid. You see grid 31, 30, 32, 33. You can see those grid, they will appear. This will also help you when you are working on coordinate system. It will help you to know the particular area in which the place you are working on, the coordinate system in which the place falling. You can see overview map, scale legend, atmosphere, sun, historical image and water surface. This historical image is very, very important. because with this you can go back a time to go and view how a particular place look like in many years and how it look like presently now. Like for instance now, if you want to like view how Abuja look in 1980 and now, you can use this historical image option to view it. Then you have the explore, that you want to look at the earth. Now it's on the earth, you want to look at the sky, you want to look at the Mars, the moon, you can tick any option that you want. That if you want to see part of the sky, you want to view the sky, you want to view the Mars and the moon, you can use the one of the option to explore whatever you want to see there. Then you have the reset. On this reset, you can see you have tilt, you have compass, you have tilt and compass. The tilt is just for you to have proper orientation. The compass is to indicate your direction, while the tilt and compass will give you both your direction and your proper orientation. Take a look at it. You see, it's changed to give me proper orientation, which is my tool, which is indicating here. And then you have the tools. On this tool, you can see you have the ruler, the table, the GPS, the movie maker, regionate, enter flight stimulator, then option. The ruler tool is one of the tools which you use to measure distance on Google surface. As you see distance from a particular place to another place, you can use the ruler option, the ruler tool option, to measure a particular distance. You have the table, we have GPS, movie maker, we have regionate, you have enter stimulator, and you have the option. Let us go to the option now and see. On this option, you can see that the various 3D view, the cage, the touring, the navigation, the general are all on this interface. But reminding you, take a look at it very well. The compress and the quality of your image will be determined by the bit of your system. Now you can see you have high color 16 bits, true color 32 bits, and historic filtering. You have the off, medium and high. You have label, that's your label on your icon. Like if you pick a Placemark and you want to give it a label, the font size, how will it look like? Should it be small? Should it be medium? Should it be large? You have the open GLS, the DirectX, and use save mode. All these ones talking about the graphics. This will be very, very important. Maybe whenever your Google crash and you want to restore it back, use this option to restore it back. Then you have the coordinate, which are showing in longitude and latitude, which is nothing but the eastern and the northern. Now on this place you see decimal degree, degree minute and second, degree decimal minute, universal transverse mechanical to UTM, and military grid system. All these ones will be determined by you depending on the particular coordinate that you want to have. Like now if you want to acquire data or your coordinate in decimal degree, you just click on decimal degree. If you want to acquire your coordinate in degree minute and second, you click on degree minute and second. If you want to acquire your coordinate in degree decimal minute, you click, or in universal transverse mechanical, you click. Depend on the one that you want to use. Now you have the system, you have the unit of measurement. The unit of measurement is nothing but which unit did you use, did you want to measure places on the Google Earth. Like for instance now, if I want to measure from here to this place on this Google Earth software, I will have to determine which unit. Should the measurement be in feet or miles? Should it be in meter or kilometer, and all that. Then you have the add. The add, on this add you can see folder, Placemark, path, polygon, model, tour, photo, image overlay, and network link. On this Google Earth software, you can create folder in which whatever you digitize or whatever you save, or which coordinate you pick, you can save it on the folder. You can add Placemark to the folder, you can add path to the folder, you can add polygon to the folder. The Placemark is nothing but an icon in which you can use to name places, or which you can use to pick a point or to pick coordinate. You have the path. The path is nothing but one of the two in which you can use to mark places on the Google Earth interface. You have the polygon. The polygon gives you the option in which you can use to mark places and also know the total land size of just particular area. Then model, tour, and the rest of them. Let's go briefly into the other tools. You can see the Placemark. This is the Placemark. Now if I click on the add place mark now, let me just click here because I'm using local jar. If I click on the add place mark now, and I want to like have the coordinate or to get the coordinate of this place, after I've determined the coordinate that I want, and I click on this add place mark and I drag it to this place, you can see the coordinate is reading here. This one is reading in UTM, Universal Transverse Mercator. You can see the zone in which this part of the earth belong to. Then you can still name it if you want to like name it. You can see you can still give it a name to such particular place. That's all about add place mark. Then you have the add polygon. The add polygon is nothing but you can use it to like mark out a particular place of interest on your imagery. That's what you use it for. Aside that, you can still use this particular add polygon to know the area of a particular, that's the total land area of a particular place. Now let me click on meter, square mile, and change it to hectares. You can see that this place which I marked out now, the perimeter of this place is 311 meters and it is 0.65 hectares. With this Goole software, you can have a raw measurement, a raw area of a particular place on the earth surface without even going to such place on the real earth. But with the help of Goole software, you can mark out the place and also have the measurement of such area. You can even decide to like just outline the place and change the color of the line so that it will be a bit different from other things on the imagery, maybe after you have captured and saved the imagery. Then you have the add part. The add part is similar to the add polygon, but the difference between them is that on the add part you cannot have like the area of a particular place, that is the total land area of a particular place which you mark out on the earth surface or on the imagery. You can't have the area, but you can have the measurement. But in other words, they are similar, but the difference between them is that you can't have the total land area of a particular place using add part, but you can have the measurement. You can still change the color as you can do on the add polygon, but you cannot have the area. Then you have add image overlay. You can overlay image on the Goole software. The time which that's the time. This one I'm not talking about the historical image. If I click on this time now, it will give you option. If you have internet connection, it will give you option to like go back and check a particular place at what time, what year, what date, and what particular hour. What is happening on that place, how that place is then, and how it is now. This one give you the option to do such thing. Then you can see the sunlight across the landscape. You click on this one now, and it will give you option to like check how the place will be at in the morning, evening, afternoon, day, and all other things about that one. Then you have the switch between sky and the rest of them. That's you can switch from this earth surface to the sky, to the Mars, and to the moon. Then you have the ruler tool, which you use to measure from one place to another. You can see it here. The distance from this place to this place, you can use your ruler tool to measure, which you can see 207.98 meters. That's from this point to this point. You can use your ruler tool to measure it. Not outside that, it also gives you the actual ground length, and it will give you the bearing of the bearing of this line now is 56.75 degree. That's the bearing of this line. You can see. So, and the measurement on the map is 207.98. While the real ground length also is 207.98. That's a ruler. I need to measure from one place to another. You see, as I'm measuring, the distance is changing. Then you have the print. That is, maybe this is a particular place that you want to like save the imagery from the Goole software. If you have your printer connected to your system directly, you can click on this print and you print your image directly from here. You can print it, you can even save it as a PDF. You can do your page setup here to determine which type of paper you want to like use, either low, medium, and all of that. On this map option, you can determine the things that you want to be on the map, like the legend. You can give it your own description, like the scale, the orientation, and all of that. You can leave it or keep it. If you want to print directly, you can just click on this print directly. You see to give you option for the printer. Select the printer and you print the image directly from here. And you want to save it as a PDF, you can still go on and save it as PDF. Aside that, you have the option to save image. This one provides you option to save your image as a JPEG instead of PDF. As if you want to save your image as a JPEG, you can click on this save image. Click on this save image, then you can go to this map option. Whatever that you want it not to be on this map, you can remove it. Like if I click on this legend now, you see the legend disappear. If I click on this compass, the compass disappear. But if you want them to be on it, you can still bring them back, or if you don't want them to be on it, you can uncheck them and save your imagery. Maybe after doing the necessary thing that you want to do with it on the imagery, you can click on save image, and then you give it a name that you want to save the image with. Once you give it a name, you can locate a folder in which you want to save it. For this one, I want to save it on my desktop. Just click on save. Automatically the image has been saved. If you go to your desktop now, look at it here. You can see this is the image that I captured from the Earth surface. Then you have the view in Google Map. That's if you want to view this particular place on Google Map, you can view it. And if you want to view this place on the Google Earth web, you can view it. So thank you, ladies and gentlemen. With this, I've come to the end of today's tutorial. Please like, subscribe, and comment to my YouTube channel for more updates on any latest video that I make. Thank you. Have a wonderful day.